What's up, playa? It is I, SebRWise. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing my genuine concern for my homies, okay? Now, I haven't really spoken on my homies that much on this channel often, if at all, but I do want to bring this up because this has recently came to my awareness. The grapevine has communicated to me that my homies, they may be of the homosexual persuasion, if you will. They may be. I don't want to say definitively that they are. As I look back through my own personal history, these concerns that I have about them being homosexual is it's legitimate. I feel. So like during high school, this okay, during high school, like sometimes just randomly, my friends would just make gay jokes with each other. Okay, they'd make gay jokes with each other, like they'd go around like smacking each other's ass. I don't know, they would just say homosexual things. I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't too common. It was, like I said, it was random, but it happened enough for me to notice and to like be kind of put off by it, especially when they were directed towards me, because I didn't want to be involved in it. Okay, I did not, I didn't feel comfortable with my homies, the guys that I hung out with, making these homosexual comments towards me. I didn't like it. One of my friends he and I got into a bit of a disagreement, and we ended up kind of drifting apart, if you will. I don't want to say that he was like gossiping, right, like spreading rumors about me, because I don't want to slander his character, but I do remember him posting on his Snapchat, calling me homophobic, and this same guy, by the way, would later come out as being a bisexual. Okay. This was a known thing throughout my friend group. I knew about it, obviously. Okay. And I was cool with it. I was just like, all right, well, he's bisexual, that's cool. It is what it is. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, why you bisexual, man, that's messed up. I was like, nah. I was just like, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Just don't be gay towards me, you know what I'm saying? And we were all cool with it. There's another guy in the group. He also would later come out to be bisexual, and then the rumors started, right? Like he's having homosexual relations with men, but these weren't really rumors, and I witnessed an encounter, if you will, at it was a party set. I don't really want to say it's a party setting, but it was a kickback. It was a small group of people. We were at this apartment, and we were just hanging out, having a good time. I do remember him like very vividly. Okay, I'm not exaggerating when I say this. He picked him up because the guy that he was with, he was more of a twink, if you will. Okay, really skinny. He was tall. The guy couldn't have been more than like 120 pounds, like straight up. He was a very skinny guy. And the other guy in question, we'll call him Manteca. Okay, Manteca. Manteca picked up this twink, who we'll call him Twink. Why not? So he picks up Twink, but like this guy Twink, he wraps his legs around Manteca's waist, and Manteca is grabbing this guy's ass. They're making out, okay, and he's carrying him. He's got kind of like that brute sort of build to him, where like he's fat, but he's also got a pretty sizable amount of muscle mass on him. So he's strong. He's fat, but he's strong. And he's just able to pick up this guy and just walk with him. So he picks him up. He leads him into a room, still making out, by the way. And they go into the room, they close the door, and I don't know what goes down in there further. There was a rumor of them having intercourse, but I can't say whether it actually went down or not. I only know what I saw, and what I saw is them two making out. Okay, and by this time, Manteca was like openly bisexual. There is no doubt in anyone's mind that this guy was bisexual. Okay. And the other guy that I mentioned originally, we're gonna call him Chef. We're gonna call him Chef. So Chef, as far as like if I can remember correctly, Chef was um openly bisexual before Manteca was. Yeah, so Chef and Manteca were bisexual, but here's where my concern really starts to come into play. All right, we'll name him Locks. Locks. So okay, let me tell you another story. So Locks, Mantecas, and I, we go to the movie theater. We're gonna watch a movie. The movie isn't really relevant, but I've gone to go watch movies with them like from time to time. Okay, it's like once every few months or whatever. And occasionally, sometimes Locks will like turn to me like during the movie, and he will say he will like make a gay joke. He was like, so Seb, when are you gonna give me head, bro? When are you gonna give me a little kiss, a little smooch? Right? Like this is during the movie. Like I'm trying to watch the movie, and he's over here like interrupting my focus on the movie, and I'm like, dude, like, bro, like, are you serious? Like, like, cut it out, basically. And like he just laughs it off. But like I don't get like upset with him really. I'm just kind of like annoyed because I'm trying to watch the movie and you're over here talking to me, making these jokes that you know I'm not really too cool with. That's Locks for you. He'll make one-off jokes every so often during a movie or what have you. Even like when we're out eating too, he'll ask me like, so when are we gonna make out, bro? And I'm like, what in the world? Like, where is this coming from? You know, next time I hang out with Lux, I should genuinely ask him if he's gay. I gotta know for sure because like right now I'm just speculating. I don't want to say definitively that yes he is gay or that he's bisexual. But I mean, not that it would matter really, but like I just want to know. So then, you know, there's no doubt in my mind and no more. Now I want to talk about my friend Chupis, okay? Well, I mean, for lack of a better word, he will touch me, okay? He will touch me. He'll put his hand on my thigh, like just slowly like creeping up his hand on my thigh. And then I'll like swipe his hand away. I'm like, dude, like fuck off. And he'll be like, why you gotta be like that, Sub? Like I'm just messing around. And I'm like, well, dude, you know I don't like that. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, whatever. And like moments later, he'll do it again. Like sometimes he tries to like hold hands with me, and I'm like, dude, like, are you for real? Like, what are you doing? Like, and then he'll say, oh, dude, you always gotta ruin it, Seb. Like, why you like that? And I'm like, bro, like, come on. I've already told you how many times now that I don't like you doing this, and yet you keep on doing it. And then when he's drunk too, man. Chupis, when he's drunk, he gets really handsy with motherfucks. Well, with anybody really, but you know, I mean, if I'm around, he's gonna get handsy with me, like putting his hand on my thigh and whatnot. And it's just annoying every time. I mean, especially when he's drunk because I mean, if you're ever around drunk people, you know how annoying they can be. Okay, you know how annoying they can be, and he's an annoying ass drunk. I'm not gonna hold you. It all got me thinking, especially when it was brought up to me through the gate through the grapevine. I was like, damn, like, it might be true. My homies might truly be gay, and I just, I never really gave it thought because it was just so normal. I mean, especially among them to like be making gay jokes with each other, like in high school, just casually asking me, like, especially with Locks, so when are we gonna make out? Who you gonna give me a smooch? Like I don't know. Eventually I just got used to it, but and I never really thought anything of it. But now that it's been brought up to me, it's like, whoa, like, hold on, there might actually be some validity to this. And with Locks, recently Locks has been hanging out with gay dudes. well, I don't want to say dudes, like plural, but you know, with a gay guy, maybe he's bisexual. He dresses kind of uh flamboyant, we'll say, because I really don't know what other word to use to describe this dude. And this guy, we're gonna call him a model. He's cool. Like I really don't have an issue with him. So Chupis has been hanging out with him from time to time. Sometimes they will go like to the city, just them two. And most recently, uh, it was Chupis, Model, and I. We went over to a nearby city. We were just hanging out. You know, we went to the mall. We got some clothes. We went to this on arcade. Went to go eat. We met up with Locks. We ate with Locks. Yeah, we just hung out. And you know, um, in all fairness, Model wasn't like, you know, making any advancements towards me or anything like that. So, you know, I mean, no hate towards the guy, right? I do not. I want to make this very clear. I do not hate this guy, nor do I really hate anybody mentioned in this video. I don't hate them because that would just be unfair and honestly retarded of me to hate on these guys. But I am genuinely concerned. I'm like, are my homies gay? You know, my homies might be gay, and I just never know. You know, I feel like for me it's important to know, because if I don't know, then I'm gonna be wondering forever. And if one day they make some sort of advancement towards me, you know, I don't want them to get all pissy about it and like call me homophobic or whatnot. And if they ever see this, well, fuck it, you know, it is what it is. And if you don't like me telling the story, it's you know, it's whatever. I mean, listen, man. If they don't like it, I'm not gonna take the video down. I'm gonna be real right now. I'm not gonna take the video down. Like and subscribe. I'm out this bitch.